closer, good people. The cure is
blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate. There it is.
I have never seen a boat on its side like this. It looks like the corpse of a mermaid.
The corpses are chained up. These beasts were captive. Could they have died during the sinking?
I don't think so. They don't seem to have drowned. Something bigger slaughtered them, but no effort at all.
It looks like an enormous cage. But look,
It's been broken. Is this ringing any bells for anyone else?
the hull was torn apart. And given the way that the wood is broken, it came from the inside. Damn it. What happened here?
There are scratch marks almost everywhere on the wood. But they do not look like the marks a reef would make.
This ship was apparently carrying creatures. The largest one managed to escape and made a hole. The sailors that...
The Admiral will not be satisfied with our deduction. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
All the clues seem to corroborate the captain's journal. The Guardian who was locked up on the boat freed itself and...
Yes. And let's go back and explain this to the Admiral.
De Sarde,
Regarding the mission you...
We have come to give our
I'm listening.
We examined the shipwreck and the surrounding area. An enormous beast. It may...
Alas, I was Did you find
The
anything?
captain's journal tells the tale of the ship.
Thank you, Vasco. And rest assured, we will never... Our honor is safe. What you have achieved for us all. I will send someone to tell the tattooist. He'll...
I have come to receive my tattoo.
Indeed, Captain.
What do you think about it? I feel more Nort than ever.
Great. Congrats.
Are your boots?
Oh, it's you, Onul Menawi. Come and see. I'll receive beautiful things.
Ready to excite the... Perfect. My lords and ladies, here is a new team of fighters.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Ready to excite...
I need to get going.
Huh.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Excellent. And the public really appreciate...
I need to get going.
Huh. Ready to... Perfect. You saw them win the first challenge with audacity. And here they are again for the...
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if we can ward off this fight. Let's see if we can ward off this fight.
public...
I need to get going.
Huh. Ready to excite the Perfect. Here for your greatest pleasure, our team of excellence. Once again, they are here to kick up the sound of the
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! I need healing!
I'm wounded, Painika.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Greetings. What can I do for...
Why build an outpost?
Well, we the band... Anything...
Halt!
Sir de Sardet, I have come to present my...
We have been expecting... Welcome.
Renounce your gods! Answer me.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Behold your so-called gods. You are demons. They burn. They are nothing. You shed tears for this creature while your heart should be full of joy. Welcoming the light. Forget your pagan foul teachings. Embrace the true faith.
You are mad.
Renounce your gods!
Inquisitor?
You! Stop where you are. The pagans stink of these so...
This man just killed some helpless soul.
Who are you to address with?
I am the Inquisitor Aloysius. Do you believe that the god of...
Don't tell me that you are going to humor this crazed assassin.
If I want to complete my mission, I believe I have no other choice. Diplomacy may seem to you of little import, but I doubt that your governor will be of a similar opinion. Aggression towards an emissary of another nation is an error that...
You cannot hide from the divinity behind politics. This time. I shall allow you to continue along your path, and be aware that wheresoever you wander...
You are now under the stern eye of the God of Light. Hope that your underwear is clean.
It seems like you do not hold the priests of Tulane.
It's mostly...
Young man. Pardon me. Are you not part of the new governor's entourage?
I'm his cousin, and I'm accompanying him on his mission to Tir-Fredi. What can I do for you, Father?
Bishop Petrus. How divinely fortunate this is. Did you know that I had the honor of meeting you at your uncle's court when you were a child? I would never have imagined that you would grow up to resemble the island natives so closely.
The island was yet to be discovered. How could you have known?
You haven't lost your clever little tongue. You were always quite a remarkable young boy. I'm on my way to New Serene as an ambassador to the new governor. Do you think there would be room for me to accompany you? The roads are not truly safe.
I must first meet the Mother Cardinal to present my respects on behalf of my cousin.
I will accompany you, and then we can take the road together. I'm so happy our paths have crossed once again.
Your Eminence, in the name of the Congregation of Merchants, I present my best regards.
May the light bless you and accompany you on these grounds with inspired guidance.
I thank you. We truly wish that this visit will strengthen the ties between our two nations.
I learned that you crossed paths. I beseech you to forgive him, and I congratulate you to have appeased him.
Another subject brings me as well. The Malachor. The horrible blood...
A terrible matter that worries us all and reveals our... For he would never have allowed such an evil to spread. Our theologians are certain that the Malachor is... And we have discovered that this island is home to a cult.
What a fortuitous coincidence. A practical excuse for sending the Inquisition out.
We must unearth this cult and tear it out by its sin. We started to investigate a village not far from here, where strange happenings...
I have begun investigations, and I confirm that a demon is certainly active.
Alas, the population is very secretive, and we had... But if the congregation would help us in this... In other words, if the Malachor troubles your cousin, report to His Majesty that the and his help in obtaining...
Be certain that your message will be transmitted, Mother Cup.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Welcome to the... Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Cousin! You have returned to me. We don't appear to be in top form. How? No. Nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop...
Your Highness, may the...
Enchanted to meet you.
I've come here to present respects from Tuleme.
She has my most sincere... But before speaking further, I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind. I've been to the neighboring cities, as you asked of me. Tell me then.
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly... They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing, and since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot... The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be
A curse cast by a demon. An evil. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, our Inquisitors are hardly diplomats, and...
They have started their investigations in a village where they're unable to get to the bottom of it. The population... And Ptolemy hopes that we might help them learn more about it.
This is all extremely interesting. That said, we find ourselves, but the bridge is already in open conflict with... We're going to have to tread. We need to help them continue their investigations.
I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want...
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored.
Very well, then. You could start by...
Of course, Your Highness. I should allow me to mark the location on your map.
Thank you.
Anything else? Any new...
No.
As for my... She's probably...
Are you like...
Most of them I would love. I have so...
How are related?
So... Ptolemy. They're a bunch of... The only thing they really want.
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for your...
Hello, Your Excellency.
Come closer, good people. You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need.
Protect me in this battle!
Bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go!
Let's see if you can ward off this fight. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
It's not possible just now.
The enlightened protect me in this battle.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! Be careful! You're wounded. Let's see if you can ward off this.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Please, I come because of a message that was sent to me.
By the Enlightened. And they probably made us come here so that we...
I doubt it. They would have attacked us immediately. I came following the instructions you had left the secretary of our embassy. But I wasn't expecting to find you near the corpse of a member of the Ordo Luminis.
And we didn't think that the Anol Menawi we were told about would come with another son.
Stop! This one is different. And we were told that there was a man different from the other in Naixe, amongst the Lugaean. Someone who sometimes helped our people. This is why we talked to that. We don't really know who you are.
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of... It means that I am in charge of the diplomacy with the other nations. And yes, I have helped your people a few times.
A diplomat is someone who talks.
I know how to fend for myself, if that's your question. But will you tell me why you made me come here?
2 nights ago, we attacked a group of Red Suns who were taking away some of our people. Many of them fled. But we captured this man. We wanted to know where they took our brothers. And he talked about...
Why would the Inquisition take natives to a secret?
To confuse their minds. They tortured them. This Red Sun was mocking us. He had killed some of my brothers.
I don't have a lot of affection for the Ordo Luminis.
And did our people deserve...
No, of course not. That...
If what you say is true, then indeed. But because you killed him, we can only take your...
Maybe not. The Red Sun had a... We do not know how to set them free.
The letter ordered this man to join the escort party of a group of natives. This partly confirms...
Do the words say where...
No, but the...
What is...
This is how we refer to the place... I suppose the key you found is the...
So you can go to his house?
I suppose so.
You must do it.
What's your opinion?
This warrior isn't wrong. If we let the Ordo Luminis continue to do this...
Very well. I will come back to you if I learn it.
Hurry! Go back to town. We'll wait for you here.
We need to know where they are taking our brothers.
Locked.
I have no qualms rummaging through the secrets of the living. But the dead, on the other hand, I feel like I'm desecrating a tomb.
This letter mentions a secret camp. Apparently our man was involved in its creation. It also talks about a chest he would have had in the quarters of the Order, here in San Mateus. We may find clues there that will allow us to discover the location of the camp. If this chest exists, there must be a key. It has to be here. Let's continue searching. It's a key. Most likely the key to a chest, with the emblem of the Ordo Luminis. I don't think we'll find anything else here. Let's leave and see what this chest contains.
Hey, you! Who are you? And
Desade. I'm the...
My colleague has been away. May I know exactly what it is about your status as a diplomat that gives...
To be truthful, my friend, is only I am the one who was visiting this home, precisely because I was sent by the Cardinal Mother.
Really? Well, why would the Mother Cardinal ask that some string...
How would we know? Perhaps you want us to go find her to... I'm sure she'll be delighted to see how you've been treating the representative.
That won't be necessary, but no...
As you wish.
This snake gave up too quickly. I suspect that we'll soon meet our new friend again.
We should make use of this moment of respite to go visit the quarters of the Order and find the chest there. Let's hope they aren't infested with members of the Inquisition. Thanks to these documents, we'll be able to show the natives where the conversion camp is, and the times when new prisoner convoys will get there too.
I hope the warriors will find a discreet way to set their comrades free. Attacking a camp of the Order could quickly turn into a slaughter for both sides.
Nixe's back.
So?
I found some information that should allow you to locate the conversion camp. And I also found a note about a prisoner
Why come and tell us all of this?
Betray you.
You're not the ones this so-called legate betrayed. We are. And that a missionary as eminent as you has helped him, Petrus. I wouldn't...
The Ordo Luminous, with the sole purpose of and you dare to show such disdain towards...
What are you talking about?
Don't pretend that you did not know.
I did not, but now that... And the first step will be to eliminate those... The Mother Cardinal...
We will fight...
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! Put on my brain, and let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. These men...
It would be best if, even though the actions of the Order...
You're right, Father. It would be...
Do not worry about it.
And we will make these bodies disappear.
Except for our Mal, of course.
I hope this will help our relations.
In any case, do not worry about... She may even ask for your help in destroying it.
Perhaps. In the meantime...
Bertir to Ma... Greenblood, my contact.
Do you still think that...
More than ever. I want to know what kind of I want to know, but I fear if I need the help.
How can I refuse such a request?
Protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think...
Rolf!
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't...
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. And who are these people?
My name is Desadeh. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Bishop Pet.
These people sure are important.
I've heard things about this place.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our...
That's very nice of you, but visit what goes on here is only...
Does the same apply?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easy. So,
what is it you do here?
the natives have their magic. Our role is...
I see the reason for this kind, and yet I'd never heard...
We're still in the early stages, and our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat, once they arrive, they're separated. But you already know all of this.
Yes.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's essential. The natives' knowledge of the... But if you want to know more...
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh. I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he...
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. The accident...
We've taken up enough of your time.
I agree.
I'd like to question you.
You've become far...
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
Your aversion is clear. But is it him?
Lieutenant.
Captain.
My friend here would like to learn more...
At your orders, Captain.
Can you tell us about your squad?
The recruits who come here are the best. I don't know what else to tell you. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soul.
What kind of training takes place in
combat in natural
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic.
Now these are complex, secret maneuvers.
That's a pity.
I heard the recruit Rainer trained here. What can you tell?
Oh, he was a good one.
So we've heard.
The training we do outside. Unfortunately, Rainer fell.
He fell?
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on.
I hope that it won't take too long.
We'll be quick.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here, then?
I don't know. But whatever it is... Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease.
Me?
You look exhausted. Is training...
It's difficult at first, but you get through it.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop?
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling.
What is that?
Our squadron's...
You seem concerned about your comrades.
No, no.
Are you afraid of what they might think?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all...
Since this is such a close-knit squadron...
Yes, of course. But he's not part...
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Rainer left the squadron because he was sent on a mission.
Sorry, mate, but that...
I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you, sire.
Good heavens. I feel like a bogeyman.
These recruits are clearly scared to let any information slip.
It's as if their life depended on it. Lieutenant!
Respectfully, Captain. At your orders.
How do the various squadrons in this...
The recruits I train are intended to...
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand...
That's strange. These skills are normally...
These skills are always useful.
What kind of training?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow?
But we also teach them to analyze.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds. I worked with Captain Rolfe in the past, and when I arrived on the island...
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment.
Yes.
Good. Don't you think that someone this talented fits what we... You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's...
Your cousin is the governor of New Serene, I've heard. I don't doubt my abilities, but enough...
We can't hide anything...
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must...
The other lieutenant?
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use.
He died.
I guess it was one of your...
We'll question some...
At your orders, but please be quick.
It's blocked.
Hello, soldier.
Captain?
We need information. Your instructor.
Of course, sire.
How would you
Yes?
Really?
Problems?
No, Captain.
What's it like?
Very good. Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver.
No. Of course not. Only to those who aren't...
That's strange.
If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to...
He seems afraid that an accident...
No!
Very well.
Excellence.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. These boys aren't...
Soldier. Captain. At ease, soldier.
We'd like...
Is this... Well...
You're very unique.
Yeah.
You seem right.
No, and we're lucky to have the lieutenant as our...
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
Lieutenants!
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take... I've never been here before, and
I'm not sure if...
We are on duty.
Right, Lieutenant. Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay...
As you like.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry. Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as...
If you noticed, others will have too.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can... What's really going on here?
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. That's what we're told every day.
Tell me about the training.
It's more torture. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and they even push us to police one another, so we don't dare.
It reminds me of the Ordo Lu. The poor buggers end up admitting to anything at all.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training again. What they teach us would be more useful.
As for Rainer...
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do. The weakest serve as if we refuse. If you're looking to punish Rainer's murderer...
Thank you for telling us all of this.
I hope you can do something.
We understand that...
Thank you. Really.
Captain?
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Kurt, Willem has...
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're human. Rainer wouldn't stand for these methods.
Are you sure you...
Yes. But he told me...
And the others beat them.
You knew about this kind of...
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the...
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words.
I scouted out the site. Rolf's quarters, and...
These people's methods are despicable. But we can't just charge into... Innocent people could get hurt. What do you...
Let's wait for night. We'll sneak into the camp unseen. Search the barracks, the private quarters...
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
This letter is disturbing. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order... But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned... And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the...
So Torsten...
So it seems.
He's gone too far. He dishonors...
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
The Ordo Luminis would surely envy such a place if they knew it existed.
This document explains a lot. Rainer shows up on this list more than once.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training.
Kurt. Wilhelm's name.
These monsters want to make him pay for the help he gave us. The poor child.
We can't let them kill him.
The risk is that Rolf will...
If this boy dies because of us, I will... I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
These children are victims, yes. But they are armed victims. Are you sure they'll spare us in return?
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
It's blocked. It's blocked. It's blocked.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance, to avoid a fight, and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Must I remind you what happened to Raynor?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
Maybe not. But this is how one becomes an elite soldier. The best.
Exactly.
Attack! To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! I'll fix you up at that! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Let's see what you think!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
You're finally here.
Sorry, Captain. The boy resisted long.
I hope your troops are ready for a real fight.
Captain Kurt and these courtiers just
Don't underestimate them. Shut up. Your troops were weak and you...
What have you done with Wilhelm?
He received the punishment for traitor.
Kurt, I'm terribly sorry.
Saved him first.
By the enlightened, Kurt. Don't let your guilt blind you when the...
You're right.
Recruits!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
To my help! And death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I am wounded! May the enlightened come to my help!
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. What a waste.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New...
Are you sure she wasn't...
Her? She already held... He would have sacked her.
There's no use...
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a secret camp, where elites...
Don't...
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only...
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong.
We put an end to it all. We had to.
I told you, and...
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder.
If I were as close to him and his family...
I know.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. But Torsten betrayed...
Believe me, he won't get away.
Goodbye, Kurt. Man.
Ah, my child, I'm happy that you...
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. I fear that your cousin might be a little...
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only if we had the means to action more personal level.
How could we ever find it?
Everyone has nasty little...
Very well. Let's go.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about?
We must search her apartment. They'll be guarded, of course.
This is the congregation's reputation.
I know. And if we...
That would...
Best forge in... Oh. The best forge in Tier 3D! Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order!
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened...
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might...
Did you?
We did, but this island was where Saint Matthias... Some time ago, we created a village which we call... We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the... It is a home to a community of convert... As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance. All the more so because we discovered some...
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your...
I see you... Alas, these tablets were stolen. I know that you are generally well... That is why I was hoping that you could help...
I suppose I could go to Eden and try and...
Marvelous. May the Enlightened assist you.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors.
We did not know.
The basements are for
Very well. We'll go.
Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to have a rummage. Goodbye. Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. Locked.
This document is highly important. By reading, your mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money.
What's more, she does so quite regularly.
And the name Can...
This sweet person must be... Let's rummage around.
For goodness sake! This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Thélème, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These... Depravity, outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common. Certain circles, even into late. Unfortunately, Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should also follow the trail left by this document, my child. The moneylender may give us information about the famous candy cane.
We should also question the manager of the tavern while passing through. He will surely have some information to give us. Or to sell us. It's blocked. It's blocked.
A feast for the eye. So,
let's just say that I'm
my treasures are worth that for you.
Here you are.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you.
There are too many of you for me alone.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but...
Why? It's mine. I lost it when...
Are you sure you want to broach that subject?
You're right. Well, what do you want? Why are you...
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realize this...
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties.
No. Do not say anything to him.
Then I suggest you answer my... Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better.
Do you know who organizes these...
Not really, no. A steward pays me when...
You can't even give me a...
No. She never takes part in the...
Do you think that an important person from Thélème could have partaken in...
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal.
You're hardly a shining...
Sorry, Father, I don't...
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed... Admit it, you must know more than you're letting... It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close...
Well, I was able to recognize...
Please continue.
I don't want to implicate anyone, and you've probably never...
I know very well who you're referring.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh?
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation. Do you know someone who goes by the name of...
Everyone does. He is a...
Have you ever spotted him?
In all honesty,
This woman in the green coat.
She always hides. Then she disappears.
I see. Thank you for your...
Be sure not to mention this.
Can I get...
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
I'm looking for a woman who comes here.
Yes, I have seen this. All I know is that I've seen a steward of the palace.
What can you tell me?
Candy cane.
And what do they say?
Here?
To the games?
Yes.
I have to go. Good day.
Welcome.
On what would we be...
On the fights in the arena. Quite a few.
And do they win?
A few do.
What is this?
It's people.
I am... if that's the case...
He has friends. And the only one...
Do you know where I can...
He often answers...
I know how to... I'm looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green...
Yeah, I know who you mean. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has pride.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even...
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up.
I must be going.
Next time.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually.
You don't...
I'll get straight to the point. I know about the...
What?
Stop acting all innocent. Although your reputation isn't... What if I were to spread it around town?
That's enough!
It would appear that you... I know. Do you think she's... Tell me about...
We're not I mean...
What kind of...
Oh, no...
I would...
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Here comes our pay, boys!
And death to the others! Come on, see what you've got! Come on, things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Kill these blue bloods!
In this battle, to my health!
Good evening.
Who are you?
Desade.
A legate? No.
You seem to... What do you...
Why would I... How did you...
That's
I
not...
told you.
Come on, it was just an...
Bye.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact...
It's already a huge scam. I will...
I have faith...
Protect me in this battle! Protect me in this battle!
To my health! And death to the others!
What an astounding place.
It is the village of Eden the Cardinal Mother told you about. The place where natives and priests live together. I must admit that I'm curious to see it.
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith.
Thank you. Desade.
And I am Father Justinius.
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft.
That's excellent news. The loss of... If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should... She supervises the theologian. You should find her a bit further in the village.
Who are the suspects?
The heretical brutes of the village. They must have wanted to please the demons.
How could they have learned of the tablet?
Perhaps the demons are giving them... They are so naive. Either way.
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
I wonder what really happened when the missionaries came to settle here.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the... Father. Tell me about how we...
And so...
What?
If I...
How... left? And how... There's some...
It often... But I am...
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia.
Hello. The Mother... Can I ask you some questions?
Of course.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were...
Indeed. It is under my supervision.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas. I'm afraid there are many Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave.
Where were the tablets the night they...
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much... You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find...
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course. We took turns guarding the shack. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was...
Well, thank you for these people.
I am the one who should be thanking you.
The Mother... Are you...
And then...
Were there any...
But we...
What was the...
And then I suppose...
Thank you. Thank you. Greetings. Desade.
I'm Brother...
According to your colleague, you were the...
Indeed.
Do you suspect...
Not, of course. All...
Do you think...
Some.
What?
No,
well,
as you wish. There were
What do you mean?
Now we can keep...
I was not Have you...
We must...
How are you...
When I out the water, and it has proved... I would...
Of course. I will leave you to... There is only one entrance in the door.
Can't believe it. This brother Idiot.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But it can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only...
It has to be someone in the village. If...
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance. They must still have allies in the village. Family or friends. He will certainly know who is close to the exile.
Hello.
Hello. De Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Menawi among the Logay. What do you want from me?
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions.
Tell me about
the day.
One of What happened? Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No.
Your opportunity for
the rain. But me.
I believe. You do well.
You're pointing to me.
If she's
hers, if you go,
I have no. I have to go.
Like.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
I find it regrettable that my colleagues aren't more honest when it comes to history. Nothing solid has ever been built on lies.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur. Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bergtyr Tumad. Yes, that is me.
What can you tell me about...
He is a man of peace, but I think he almost...
I must leave you.
Here?
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to...
No.
There's no point in denying it.
If you know that, then you know that I don't...
Tell me where the exiles are. I must retrieve these
You're asking me to betray my son.
I promise. But if he reacts violently, I'll have...
Then I hope he'll be reasonable.
Thank you, Vin.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.